Hello, good people. Paul here with me, my wife, and I. Musings about my life with my wife. I wanted to talk about resilience today. I had an interview with a good chap called Christopher Poe. He was a US drill sergeant in the Army for 27 years, and now he is coaching the Army and other establishments and businesses in resilience. And you can actually access that podcast episode on the link below. Go check it out. It's episode 2, and I really enjoyed that chat with Chris. Now, I'm going to give you about 5 tips on how you can build resilience. And what is resilience? Well, it's the capability of managing life during adversity. So it's the capability of managing life during adversity. And Chris talks about 2 types of adversity. You have your small a adversity and your big A adversity. Small A adversity being, oh, that guy cut me up at the lights, or I'm stuck in a traffic jam because there's somebody up ahead who's a learner. Small A adversity is that the electric's gone off in the house, or the car won't start, I've got a flat tyre, whatever it is. Big A adversity, loss in the family, a split relationship, lost job, a severe injury, a trauma, that kind of thing. Big A adversity. A big A adversity is something that knocks you for 6, something that takes you by surprise. It's like a punch in the face. You didn't expect it, right? And to establish capability of managing a big A adversity, it's important to practice managing adversity, and you can do that by managing day-to-day stuff, the small A adversities. And I'm going to give you 5 tips-ish on how to do that. By building a resilience against the small A adversity, when a big one comes and punches you in the face, you're better equipped to handle it. So let's go with number 1. I think number 1 is around goal setting for me, or purpose, having a purpose. By writing down your goals, writing down a purpose, it gives you focus, it gives you something to drive for. It could be your children, it could be your career, it could be a money goal, it could be a sports goal, whatever it is. It could have many, many purposes in life. For me, my purpose is to reduce suicide among men globally, and I didn't realize that purpose until I hit 40. I knew it was, a thing, an issue, but it's only when I started to explore what really switched me on and what really gave me desire that I realized that is my part of my purpose. I want to help to reduce those numbers. So think about what your purpose is. If you're not sure how to think of what your purpose is, there's a blog on our website, themanbits.com blog, and there's a blog on there which talks about how to find out your purpose. Check it out. So find a sense of purpose. The second one is around positive mindset. It's pretty obvious. It's a bit of a buzzword, as is finding your purpose. But it's so important. Think of positive things. Think positively. And negative stuff happens all the time. We are negatively geared. Humans, it's instinct. We are looking for danger all the time. Therefore, we always lean to a negative mindset. It takes effort to be more positive. So you need to think and speak more positively. The words that come out of your mouth, the way you speak to people, the way you perceive the world, and that takes practice. So a good tip for that is to surround yourself with positive people. If you've got people around you who are not serving you, if they do not have your best interests at heart, and you're tempted by self-sabotage or destructive behavior, drinking, alcoholism, drugs, gambling, things that just aren't serving you or your family, then you need to think about who you're hanging out with. So write down a list of 5 to 10 people that bring you the most joy, happiness, and positivity. They are the people you need to hang out with more. That's 2, purpose, positivity. The third one, very importantly, is having a strong community, and it's similar to surrounding yourself with positive people. But if you do experience a big A adversity, and Chris talks about this in the interview, is that you really need a community around you to help. Now, the biggest step is to actually step out of your step beyond your ego and be vulnerable and ask for help from that community. Chris talks about a huge change in his life where he spent 8 months not reaching out to anyone, and when he actually finally reached out to his community, they were more than willing to help him. So reach out to your community, make sure that you start creating connections with the people around you. That's number 3. Looking after yourself seems obvious, but by staying healthy in your body and your mind, you will be more capable of managing adversity when it gets to you. So that's about getting to bed on time, trying to get, some people can do 8 hours. I don't always need 8 hours, but getting enough sleep, drinking water, eating food that does not make you feel lethargic, and really staying away from the things that don't serve you, smoking, over drinking, drugs, whatever it might be, whatever your self sabotage is, it's to stay away from that. Look after your body. And the final one is about problem solving. I think it's important that you learn how to solve problems, and that's a case of you could simply just practice problem solving. There's plenty of problem solving out there. We do it every day, but it's about when you are faced with a problem, don't feel that you need to rant about the problem. If there's an issue happening or a challenge in front of you, ranting about it, complaining about it isn't going to solve it. So are you a problem solver? Most successful entrepreneurs are problem solvers. They are faced with a problem, they take full responsibility of that problem, and they might not know the answer, they might not know the solution, but they can reach out to their community and they can find the solution in that problem. So that's 5 things. Finding a bit of a purpose. Have a positive mindset. Create a good social community and connect with them. Look after yourself. Look after your mind health, your physical health, and learn and practice problem solving. There's 5 of many tips on how to become more resilient. Have a listen to the podcast episode below. I really enjoyed my chat with Chris. He's a wonderful guy, and I hope you enjoy it too. Otherwise, just connect with me, PM me, comment below. Have a great day.